Hey guys, I'm back to do my February favorites. I wanted to go ahead and film this today. The day I'm filming this is the 3rd, but it's probably not going to go up until the 7th, 6th or 7th. So I apologize, it's going to get posted a little bit late, but I wanted to make all of last week journal flip-throughs because I know a lot of people have requested those. But anyway, the first favorite has been this cleanser. I mentioned it in my last favorite how I was going to put it in there, but I'd only had a few days and I felt like it was cheating. But it is the Olay Fresh Effects Bead Me Up Exfoliating Cleanser. I got this at Kmart for like $6 because the Kmart that's here in town is going to be closing. So I'm like right here on it because a little goes a long way with this for me. And I like using this immediately after I get all of my makeup off. I just, with like makeup wipes or something, I'll just do that, then use this cleanser, and then my toner, which is my next favorite. And occasionally I'll do a mask, but sometimes I'll just let my skin breathe. But anyway. It says refresh and revitalize with exfoliating microbeads. This one is honeysuckle and white tea. Really do like this cleanser a lot. And once I run out of it, don't know if I would get it again offhand because I would like to try something different, but if it was at a good sale I would get it back to back because this was a pretty decent price for this. Now for my toner, I'm kind of going back to old school as my mom calls it because she used this when she was my age. It is the Seabreeze Sensitive Skin Astringent Toner, and this can get everything off of my face. Like, if I use a mask, sorry I was reading the back, that's why my brain went kind of but if I use a mask and there's still like a little bit of residue left, I may lightly dab a cotton pad with this to get whatever's left off. And this really does the trick. I was really surprised by how well this does for how cheap it is. Like, I think this was $5 for this big size, and it's gonna last me forever because you don't use much toner at a time, you know? So, I know they also have one that is green, but because this one's for sensitive skin, it's in blue. So, those of you that have used this in the past might remember the green one, not the blue one. Since I just mentioned masks, I'll go ahead and mention this one. If you follow my Instagram, which is in the About Me tab on my channel, then you'll have seen me with a picture of this on trying this. And this was the Freeman Dead Sea Minerals Anti-Stress Mask. Looks like this. My friend Robin says I look like those people from the Blue video by Eiffel 65, if you guys know the song. But this really does exfoliate my forehead. Like, my forehead tends to get extremely dry. And this really helps with that. It also is really good at clearing out pores. Like, it can get tight. Like, I have another one by them that's green. It gets like super tight, almost like vacuum seals your face. This one gets tight too, but not nearly to that level. And the green one, because it's like pore refining, I use it at most twice a week, and then I'll use this one the rest of the time I want to do one. Excuse me. Sorry. So, yeah, definitely like this one. And I mean, can't really complain for it being like $3 at Ulta, because you get a lot for the amount of money that you pay. Okay, for the makeup wipes, if you guys saw my last empties video, number 11, I mentioned that I used up some makeup remover wipes and that I repurchased that are these. I really do like these. They get all of the makeup off fairly well for being only $1. And, you know, if I miss a spot or something, that's what the cleanser's for. So, I keep them upside down like this so that they'll stay nice and saturated, because I feel like they'll dry out quicker if they're not upside down, if you guys know what I mean. But yeah, they smell kind of floral to me, personally. That's just what it smells like to me, but definitely do like these and would get these again once this pack is gone. For lip balm, it has been my Sia Big La Rosa. I've been putting this on like constantly. In fact, I've hit the pan, if I can get it open. Come on. There we go. I have hit the pan of it now. I've officially hit the bottom. So, this was in my lip balm collection video, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I've officially hit the bottom. This has lasted me like 5 years. So, which I'm surprised it has lasted me this long, but I would always switch between this and another one. I would always just go back and forth. So, but yeah. Really, when I hit the pan of it, I was like, oh my gosh, I finally hit pan on this thing after having it for as long as I have. For lotion, if I can get it without dropping it, because I cut it, so it's kind of, because you guys know I cut my body cream from Bath & Body Works so I can get everything out of them. That's just how I roll. But it is the Sleep Warm Milk and Honey. I got this one for the semi-annual sale. Put the cap back on it. And this right here, if I put this on my arms like an hour before I go to bed, sorry, there's some kind of bug flying in here. But if I put this on like an hour before I go to bed, it'll just relax me, and I go to bed so easy. I don't know how it works, but it does, and I absolutely love the Sleep line. Speaking of which, I also have the Lavender Chamomile Pillow Mist, which I spray on my pillows every night before I go to bed. It's actually right here, like at the yellow line. So this will probably go in my empties bin soon. Kind of stinks because these things aren't the cheapest. It's $10 a bottle, so I mean they're not exactly the cheapest things ever, but definitely love these. And then for just like regular fragrance, I've been loving, this is a repeat for obvious reasons, the Vanilla Bean Noel. I'm right here on it. This is probably one of my all-time favorite scents that they make. If they ever discontinue this, I would probably cry. Just because this is one of my absolute favorite scents ever for the winter. And I remember, I can't remember if it was last year or the year before, but I remember it smelling a little bit different and I couldn't figure out why. Then I read the scent description. They put cocoa in it. That was the difference. It didn't used to have cocoa in it, but it does now. So if you guys have been wondering why it smells a little bit different like me, it's because there's cocoa in this now. I've been trying to figure out for the longest time. I was like, why does it smell slightly different? Was it just me? Was it something they changed? I read the scent description, it was cocoa. Okay. Now for a few makeup favorites, and then I will be through. Let me get them out, because there's quite a few in here. Okay. I'll do my two brush favorites first. For, this has got powder all over it. For a powder brush, there's this Estee Lauder one. I'm not sure the style of it. It just looks like this. I use this with my Maybelline Fit Me powder in 110 Porcelain if I want it to be like more natural looking. But if I need to cover something with it, then I'll just use the sponge that it comes with on the bottom right there. And absolutely love this powder. I've had it for a good minute. Surprised I haven't hit pan on it yet, because I do use it all the time. But I've only used a couple of drugstore powders, but this one is definitely a good one for me. Now this brush is by Eco Tools, but I'm not sure of the number on it. It's just the little like concealer looking brush. And what I use this for is with the other favorite of mine, which is the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB cream. I'm like right here on it. Is because I don't have a concealer. I need to get. So if you have good concealer recommendations from the drugstore, then leave them down below. But I would just put a little bit of this on the brush and then kind of just pat it in right here to kind of help conceal, and it does help. It does work that way for me for now. But it's definitely a BB cream that I would repurchase, although I probably will try a different one, maybe the L'Oreal or Revlon something. For mascaras, I did a first impressions of this. This is the CoverGirl Full Lash Bloom. Let me show you the wand. I'm gonna have to retire this one soon. It's got like a week left before I have to switch it out, but looks like this. And this is a mascara that is really good at keeping a curl, but also making sure that your lashes do not feel crunchy. They don't feel that they're going to break. They're very soft to the touch and very flexible, things like that. So, and then for primer, this is one that my mom actually had that she let me use because it irritated her eyes and it had just been sitting there. This is the Avon Magix Face Perfector with SPF 20. I'm right here on it because I don't really use much primer. I use it like cheeks, eyes, and maybe on my forehead, but I don't use it everywhere. And it's a good primer. I definitely would consider grabbing it again. I just don't know how well it'd be easy to get a hold of because it is an Avon. And I believe that is everything that I wanted to mention to you guys as far as my favorites go. Yep, I believe so. If you guys remember the leopard print headband that I have, that's like pink and yellow and white, that's also been a favorite because I put my hair back and that's how I wash my face, and I'll put my hair back with it. But other than that, let's see. That's all my favorites for this month. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I am going to try to get back into filming more regularly so that I can post for you guys. Just be patient with me. I am still recovering from everything, and hopefully it won't be too much longer before I'm back into a filming routine for you guys. So hopefully you enjoy, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye guys.